welcome to my channel. My name's Alyssa and today I'm going to be taking you through a 20-minute upper body workout. We are going to do 10 exercises. We're going to do each one twice. It's going to be divided up into sections of 5. We're going to do 45 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest with a quick water break in between. So grab some dumbbells. I have some 5s and some 8s here, so some light to medium weights. And we are going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start by just warming up those arms. So start with some arm circles forwards, just nice and controlled. I want you to go ahead and use your breath to control those movements in through your nose and out through your mouth. By doing so, we are also supporting your body, getting oxygen flowing into those muscles. Go ahead and reverse those circles. Keeping your core nice and engaged the whole time. And cross those arms one over the other, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Firing up those muscles, using your abs to stabilize. And last movement, we're gonna lift those arms up and lower them down. Just give me a few more of these. And put it down. That first movement, I'm gonna grab my 5s. We are gonna do some around the world. So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, palms facing the front. The whole time, you're gonna tap those weights together at the bottom and at the top. So I am going to be doing these movements that you would usually do standing. I'm gonna do them kneeling, because what that does is it actually forces you to engage your core a little bit more, because you are changing up that center of gravity. And if you know me, you know I love training core. It's my absolute favorite. Keep on going, we got about 15 more seconds. Use that breath. Control that movement, don't just let that gravity pull those weights down. You wanna fight that gravity. That's how we get stronger. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got chest flies. I'm gonna switch up my weights. It's up to you which ones you want to use. So you're laying on your back. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, weights up. And you're gonna open and close. Just a slight bend in those elbows. Inhaling as you bring them up and exhaling on the way down. Keep it up, you got it. You're gonna have those nice toned arms, strong, long, and lean. We've got about 15 seconds to go. So remember, we're gonna do the first 5 moves, and then we're gonna repeat the second, or that first 5 before we move on to the second set. 3, 2, 1. All right, sit it on up. We have got split curls next, so once again, I'm gonna use those 8s. So, here we go, you're gonna do a split curl and then switch it out. So 1 is gonna be facing out, those elbows are always locked in to your rib cage. I always say, pretend you have a $100 bill in between that elbow and that rib cage, and if you drop it, you lose it. Keep going. You wanna get that full range of motion all the way up, all the way down, so that we can lengthen those muscles and then strengthen as we curl up. Strengthen on the way up, lengthen on the way down. We've got 10 more seconds. Just give me a few more reps of these. 3, 2, 1. All right, moving on. We've got pullovers to skull crushers. So I'm gonna grab 2 weights for this. If you want, you can also just grab 1. Let's start with those weights at the back. Here we go, you're gonna pull it up and then bend at the elbows for that skull crusher. Make sure when those weights come up they're not hitting you right in the head. That's horrible. Don't let that happen. That name is not literal, so you want them to come right above your head. I've seen way too many people actually bonk themselves right in the forehead. So using your triceps to press those weights up and your back muscles to pull it up from over top of your head. Now if this is too much, you can drop those weights. Grab the lighter ones or you can just use one. 3, 2, 1. All right, moving on. We have Supermans. So if you want, you can grab one weight for this, come up over to your tummy, and here we go. You're gonna lift it up and lower it down. Lift it up, lower it down. Now, if that weight is too much, you can just put it down and lift up and lower. So those legs are coming up, you're squeezing into your low back, as well as those arms. Make sure it's not just one or the other. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more when you lift up, never fully lower down, just let it hover. Otherwise, you're gonna fully relax. Strengthening that low back. Anytime you work those muscles on that posterior line of your body, you are helping with your posture so you can stand up straighter, helping relieve that low back pain. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start from the top with those around the world. Do all of these one more time, then we're gonna get that quick water break. And here we go. You know the moves now. I expect you to do it even better than that first time. You got it. Control it on the way up, control it on the way down. Especially if you slow down those movements, that's how you get that really good burn. Right, if you're just moving quickly, not only will you get whiplash, but you're not maximizing this workout. Got 15 more seconds. Keep your eyes forward, shoulders back, chest forward. Last couple. 3, 2, 1. All right, moving on to those chest flies. In the second round, it's the last time you have to do these ones. Make it count. And here we go. Open and close. Keep your back completely glued to your mat and your belly button glued to your spine. You never want to miss out those opportunities to work other muscles, right? Otherwise, you're just wasting it. You got it. We're more than halfway through this interval. I know it burns, I know those muscles are getting tired. It's okay, that burn just means you are getting stronger. It means it's working. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, moving it on. We have got those split curls. So again, once again, you're gonna come up onto your knees. If your knees are bugging you, you can stand right up. Here we go, alternating split curls. Exhale as you curl it up. Inhale as those dumbbells come down. Keep those elbows glued to your chest. Remember, you've got $100 bills, or your rib cage, sorry. You've got $100 bills between your elbows and your ribs. If you release it, you lose that $100 bill. Keep it going, even when it gets hard. That's how you make that progress. That change will not come without challenge. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, pull over to that skull crusher. Remember, you're not actually hitting your head here. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna pull it up and bend at the elbows, straighten, and that's how you squeeze into those triceps. You got it. Get that oxygen through those muscles. We are halfway. Keep your abs tight. Got one more move after this, then we get that water break. Three, 2, and 1. All right, moving on to that Superman's to finish it off. Once again, if you want to use that weight, you can. Otherwise, you can drop it. And here we go, lift it up. Lower it down. You want to make sure you are keeping your neck in line with your spine. So if you're looking up too high, You're gonna hurt yourself. You're looking down at your chest. You're gonna be hurting yourself. All right, so lift it up. Neutral neck, neutral spine. Squeeze at the top. Lower it back down. We got 25 more seconds to go. Point those toes, squeeze into those glutes as well. You can do it, you are strong. You can and you will get through this. You'll be so much better because of it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, quick water break. If you need a little bit longer break, you can hit pause. If you don't need a break at all, just skip right to that next section. All right, round 2, here we go. We're gonna start in about 5 seconds with bridge chest presses. You're gonna sit up like you're doing a glute bridge. And here we go, press those weights up and let them release down. Exhale as you press up, inhale on the way down. Make sure your abs, once again, are engaged. It is so important to have that strong core foundation to keep yourself protected during these movements. Make sure you're not lifting up too high, you don't wanna have chicken ribs. So bring those weights together at the top, release them back down. I recommend the heavier weights for this one. If you don't have them, that's okay. You can just slow that movement down to get that extra challenge. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, we now got rear delt flies. So you're gonna lay down on your side. That weight up in front of you. And here we go, we're gonna squeeze right at the top. If you need to drop that weight down to a lighter one for this, that is okay. Make sure you take a second at the top to squeeze your shoulder blades together, like you were trying to hold a pencil between your shoulder blades. You've got 20 more seconds. You got it, last 10. Just give me a couple more reps. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so the next time we do that move, we're gonna do that other side. But for now, we've got alternating shoulder presses. So your palms are gonna be facing the front. And here we go, press it up, and then the other side. If this is too easy for you, you can do a machine gun press. So your weights are constantly moving. Otherwise, you just take it one at a time. Or if you want even more than that, you can do both at the same time. Now that side that you did those rear delt flies, it's probably gonna be burning a little bit more. That is totally normal. Don't you worry about that. Just focus on keeping that good form. Stabilizing your body, pressing that weight up one after the other. Exhale as you press it up, inhale on the way down. Every rep is getting you closer to where you want to be. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we now have a dumbbell renegade row. So you're doing that high plank. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're gonna squeeze as we row it back. Now you can have both hands on those dumbbells if you would like. If that is uncomfortable for you, you can drop one, row it up, place your hand down, then pick up that dumbbell. Try to squeeze your abs as tight as you can so that you're not rocking side to side with your hips. And if that is not enough, you can also widen that stance a little bit more. But the important part is that you're not rocking side to side. I like to say with my clients, I like to use the analogy that if they had a fish tank filled to the brim on their back, they don't want to be spilling it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, last move in this section. If you want to grab both weights, you can. Otherwise, just grab the one. Be kneeling. It's a tricep extension. Here we go. Press it up and release it down. Now, as you straighten those arms, that is where that extension happens. You're pressing into those triceps, those muscles in the back of your arms. Exhale as you press it up. Inhale on the way down. Now, as that weight is behind your back, a lot of people have the tendency to arch their back a bunch. You don't want to be doing that. You're going to keep your vertebrae stacked up on top of each other. You can stick your butt up just a little bit to keep yourself centered, but you don't want to be arching the top. And you also don't want to have those elbows coming out. 3, 2, 1. Back to the top with those chest presses. Look at that, we are almost done. We've got just 5 more intervals to go. And let's go. Press it up. Weights come together at the top, releasing it back down. So last time you have to do these moves. Make it count. Stay with me, do not quit on me. You can't stop now, right? We still have to do that other side for those rear delt flies. Work towards that post-workout feeling. I always say there's no better feeling in the world than knowing you gave it your all and you absolutely crushed it. Just 6 more seconds here. Press it up, lower it down. Give me 1 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got that rear delt fly. Other side, so if you get that right arm, let's get that left one, and vice versa. Here we go, lift it up, squeeze those shoulder blades together, lower it back down. Now if one side is a little bit more challenging than the other, that is okay. We naturally have those little imbalances with our bodies, right? You know, if you're left-handed versus right-handed, if you've had any injuries on one side, you just want to make sure you are working towards fixing those. Almost there. You've just got about 10 seconds. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Release it back down. You can do this. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got those alternating shoulder presses. Take a few seconds, shake those muscles out. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Those arms are gonna be burning after this. You got it. You're just about halfway. Now, if you really want to burn out your upper body, I have some ab workouts that you can add on top of this. I would recommend doing one of those to just superset those muscles. Get that burn on top of burn. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, last 2, we've got that dumbbell renegade row. And then that tricep extension. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now keep your core engaged. Don't let those hips rock side to side. Remember that fish tank. Or whatever analogy you want to use. Maybe you have a very full margarita on your back. Now if you do this workout, take a picture and hashtag FIT BY LYS so I can see it. I will add my Instagram account on the screen. Maybe tag me in a photo or DM me, let me know what kind of content you want to see next. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it back down. We're gonna finish it off with that tricep extension. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Straighten and lower. Now you want to keep those elbows parallel. They should just be in your peripheral. You don't want to have them too far back or too far forwards. You don't want them coming out like wings, right? Airplanes have wings, birds have wings. Tricep extensions do not. Use your breath. We are almost there. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Don't let your chin get too close to your chest. You don't want to be squeezing. That's the wrong muscles. You don't want to squeeze your neck. You want to squeeze your triceps. Last 10 seconds. Come on, finish it out strong. You can do it. 3, 2, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Now, I always like to finish things off strong, so we're gonna finish with a 1-minute plank. So let's go, here we go. Hold that plank, that low plank. Make sure your forearms are in an 11. You're gonna be holding those hands together. You're gonna squeeze those wrong muscles. Run your head right down to your heels, should be in a straight line. If you need to modify, you can just drop down to your knees. Otherwise, keep going. We are almost there. Keep breathing, look right down in between those hands. We've got just 30 seconds to go. 1 full minute, are you with me? Now, if you've made it this far and you are still crushing this with me, I want you to comment what should we comment? Comment a thumbs up underneath in the comments. If you've done this plank with me, down to just 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, stay up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Great job. Whew. You did great. We're just gonna go through a few stretches. So let's start by doing some circles with the neck. And another direction. All right, and lift those arms up. Bend 1, put that hand in between those shoulder blades and stretch it over. Stretching out that tricep. You never want to grab completely on your joints, so don't grab that elbow. Grab a little bit above it. And switch it out. Make sure you drink lots of water after this. Make some healthy nutrition choices. All right, release that down, cross one arm over your body, look over your opposite shoulder. Shake it out, and switch. Look over your other shoulder, lower that shoulder away from your ear. And last one, interlace those fingers behind your back. Press your chest up, look up to the sky. Stretching that chest out, those shoulders out. Hinge at the hips, fold it forward. And release it down. Great job, you guys. If you like this video, be sure to like it and leave a comment. And let me know what kind of content you want to see in the future. Thanks for watching.